Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to a video from TW White and Sons Mazda. Okay, now this is a Mazda 3. This is the 2-litre SE-L Nav model. This is presented in Artic White, so it's a solid white. They're all 5-door, but this is the hatchback model. This is probably the most popular spec, the SE-L. You've got the xenon lights, hence the headlight washers. You've got electric windows, mirrors, as you'd expect. It's got a cloth interior, but it also has heated seats. But we'll get to the interior and we'll go through that in more detail once we get inside. But I'm just giving you a quick view from the exterior of the car. You've got alloys, you've got parking sensors, so they're like the little button-looking things on the back of the bumper there. The car employs Mazda SKYACTIV technology. So it's all geared up for low emissions, low fuel consumption, and therefore low road tax. So fortunately enough, this car is only £30 to tax because it's a pre-2017 car. So that's one of the benefits. After 2017, from the 17 plate onwards, these cars would be about £150 to insure. I think £150. But this being pre-2017, it's £30. So that gives you an idea of how fuel efficient the engine is, because the lower the emissions, the better the fuel consumption. Okay, now sorry, the boot is a lovely size boot. It's really practical, and the seats fold 60/40. So really practical car. From my own experience, it fits a pushchair in there very snugly. You've got a nice space in the rear. The seats are deep, so there's actually, once you get in, it's actually roomier than you'd think. There's ISOFIX anchorages for the rear seats, so if you do have one of the ISOFIX boosters or baby seats, they plug straight in there. The anchors are there, so very baby friendly. And all really lovely on the inside. Obviously we'll have the car valeted. It only came in literally half an hour ago, but I wanted to get it advertised before the weekend. But we'll have it all valeted. There's a few little niggles, a few touch-ins that need doing, which will all be done prior to the next owner taking delivery of the car. Now we're going to get on the inside of the car here. Now you've got electric windows and mirrors. The wing mirrors do fold in. Unfortunately, you have to turn that switch for it, so not too much of a chore. I will be putting new floor mats in this car. They wear out through heels, really, so it'll have a fresh new set of mats, so don't worry about that. You've got a height adjustable seat with lumbar support. You've got tyre pressure monitoring, traction control and i-stop there, so you can switch them off there and reset the tyre pressure monitoring system. In case you don't know what that is, if your tyre, the PSI, so the measurement of the pressure in the tyre, falls, deviates 4 PSI, so if it drops 4 PSI or more, a light will come up on the dash. I don't know if I can get this up to show. Yes, light comes up there, but it will stay on. So you check your tyre pressures and then you'd reset it using that button. So it's a really good system, because from my own experience, I'd only ever check my tyre pressures if the tyre looks soft, and if it goes down 4 PSI, it may not look any different. So a really good tool. The mileage is 66,990 miles, but we will service this car, MOT, do anything on this car that needs doing prior to delivery of this car. Now, with the SE-L spec, you've got cruise control and a speed limiter, so you can set a speed limiter. You've got your volume controls, trip computer on this side, which will give you miles per gallon. Now, the couple we got this car off, they do a lot of town driving, and they've averaged 38.6 mpg, so that's pretty decent considering that's town driving. So on a run, you're looking well into the 40s. You've got automatic lights on this stalk, automatic wipers on that stalk there, and your steering column goes up, down, in and out. Okay, sorry, it's a little bit difficult to show you that with this camera. Now, this car is equipped with the Mazda MZD touchscreen system. Now this incorporates your sat nav, your radio, your Bluetooth. So this is actually touch screen, but only when the car is stationary. When the car is moving, you can operate it using this. Now I don't want to promote using this as you're driving, but it is a lot safer if you were to use that as a touchscreen, which obviously it won't allow you to do for obvious reasons. But I'm going to show you how this works. So you've got an app page which will have your fuel economy monitor, maintenance, warning guidance. So if you were low on fuel, it would actually come up here. And if you can actually add a few apps, you can actually add Apple Carplay and Android Auto. They come as a pair, and that means you can mirror your phone, whether it be an Android or an Apple phone, onto this screen here. So that's really, really good. I've seen it in action, and it's about £300. So if that's important to you, this can